Hello everybody, hope you're having a great day today. My name is William, and if you're anything like me, you usually like going to the Steam store page whenever a sale pops up. You'll see an indie game there for like $3, see some pretty good reviews, some pictures, maybe a video or two if you're really that interested. And then you'll probably think something along the lines of, you know what the hell, and buy it. That's how I got into Lobotomy Corporation, and as you'll soon find out, this game is far from easy and will test your patience if you are not prepared. So, how do you prepare yourself for this game? One of the best ways to do it is by leveling up your agents, and in this tutorial I will show you just how to do that. I'll show you how to level up their stats, what stats to focus on, and how to make this procedure really speedy and really quick if you want to save some time. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so your screen should look something like this after the intro of the game. As you can see, we have our department here and our agent ready to go. The stats are going to look a little different from what it probably looks for you, but that's mainly because I'm later into the game and it's just like that. So don't think about it too much. This is still a viable strategy for this tutorial, and the stats you want to level up the most are mainly prudence and temperance, and you're going to want them around the level I have them now. Mainly because, well, that's very viable and they're both very important. Mainly because prudence deals with sanity, and there's going to be a lot of things that happen in this game that will stress your agents, and a stressed agent is not a good agent. It's best to have them relatively sane while working, so should level that up as high as you can, just to 3, because that's usually the best place to have it. And temperance, as you can see, deals with work success and work speed, and you're going to mainly want that just so they can work faster and have a better chance of doing it correctly. Some abnormalities won't be very happy if the work success isn't very high, so this is something to keep in mind. Let's put our agent into the department and start today. On the bottom left here, you're going to see a little panel that kind of controls the flow of time in the game. You can speed it up so that you can kind of speed up the process of doing work. Now you can select your agent and send them to do some work. As you can see, there's 4 different works, but the ones we're going to focus on are the white and purple, insight, and attachment. As you can see, there are a little head with different icons in them, mainly the white with an eye and the purple with 2 fingers joining. So let's send them do some insight work. So this is mainly what you're going to be doing for the first step, is kind of leveling up your agent stats by doing these sort of works on this abnormality. It's not a very dangerous abnormality, so there's not much to worry about, but there could be complications further down the line with other abnormalities, so that's something you should keep in mind. But for right now, we'll just continue to do the work and keep getting those stats up. You can level up whichever stat you want first. I usually do prudence because I like having a lot of SP for future runs, but again, you can do it however you like. There's no real wrong way of doing this, just so long as those stats are raised to the 3 range. As you can see, we've almost hit our daily quota, and we can just go and do another work and fill that up. A good thing about doing this early is that the daily quota really doesn't end the day for you. It's not going to do it for any other day, obviously, but it doesn't really demand you to leave. So you can kind of continue working as long as you want to keep leveling up those stats. You can go for 10 minutes, 15, whatever you'd like, so long as you level up those stats. Of course, it's up to you, up to your discretion, but like I said, it's pretty useful when you want to level up the stats. For the sake of time, we'll just kind of end it there and take a look at the results of today. As you can see, the stats have raised up pretty well. Prudence has gone up a good chunk, and so has temperance. So it's going to look a lot different for you guys, since it's just the first stats that you're going to be raising. They're all going to be level 1. But as time progresses, they'll slowly but surely raise, and it'll benefit you further down the line. So let's move on to the next step of our tutorial. Alright, so now on to day 2. As you can see, the control team has expanded, and we've been given more agents to work with, should we buy them. Now, I usually just buy 1 agent to keep things simple, because we don't really need more, because there's only 2 abnormalities to work with, and this is probably more effective anyways. So, let's start today. As you can see, the facility has expanded to compensate for the abnormalities, and we can now send our agents to do work. Let's go with attachment work with our more experienced agent, and we'll send our newer agent over here to do insight. This is probably the best thing to do, because abnormalities will be more dangerous as you progress, so it's usually a good idea to send your more experienced agents to do work. it'll give less likelihood of a chance of them being lost if something would go wrong, and will probably save you some tears from losing an experienced agent. And you will lose one eventually, but not now. As you can see, the work is going relatively well, and the agents are doing everything pretty smoothly. No problems, no nothing. You're just gonna keep this up for the step 2, and that's about it. You're just gonna fill up the daily quota as normal, and just keep on working. And that's basically all you're gonna be doing for the majority of this game, is doing works like this, and raising the stats until they're somewhere nice, like the level 3 range. Then you can send your more experienced agents to work on more dangerous abnormalities, while your newer ones will deal with the less harmful ones like this one. And that's basically all you'll really be doing. You can also stay overtime after the daily quota if you want to continue raising the level, but for the sake of time again, we'll be ending it here. As you can see, our agents gained some nice little levels here, and that's basically about it. That is all you'll be really doing for step 2, and you'll just kind of repeat this until they're at a nice level that you're comfortable with, and they'll be more prepared to tackle future problems that'll be coming your way. I hope this has been helpful, and I hope this makes your runs super smooth for your first time through the game. Have a great day.